I'm Mandy Weston. I'm Chair of Caerphilly Council's Mynydd Local Action Group. Today we've been invited to look at some of the projects that we've funded. The board is made up of volunteers. We meet regularly to review applications. We need to ensure that they meet the criteria, that we've got all the data that was required, that they're financially robust, but more importantly, what the return on investment is for the area. You know, what are the outputs, what are the outcomes that that money is going to deliver to that area? Because with all those stats, you know, we can look at future funding with confidence. So yeah, they're great meetings. You know, they can take a while debating certain applications. It's great to get the committee together in person to, you know, sit around a table and discuss them. And it's been a great pleasure to see an old building like the White Cross being renovated to a standard that it's a big part of the community, that you know, this rural area has somewhere to go, a safe space, a space to just enjoy.
When I took the pub over 13 years ago, it was a real sad, soulless place. But over the years, it's changed and it has become the beating heart of its own little community. And it isn't just a place for people to come and have a drink. It is the hub of the village. It's the beating heart of the village. To keep this old place going costs a lot of money. And part of the building we're in now is 300 years old. And so was the chimney. But the chimney was in a terrible state. And we just needed help to put those repairs in place because they were going to be expensive. We received UK government funding through Caerphilly Borough Council, which has helped enormously. And we've had a new chimney, and we've had the render done, we've had repairs on the other chimney, we've had new radiators, and we've had the whole place painted, and it's secure for the future. It'll outlast me, that's for sure.
We've been to see a barn that has been derelict for years and has now been renovated for not a massive fee, but you know, they've used all local supplies, all local specialists, stonemasons, and they've created a great barn that now allows them to grow that business. So it's just great to see that money put to good use.
This barn is important to the local community because it's a focal point as you drive through the village. We received UK government funding via Caerphilly Council's Rural Development Team in order to refurbish our barn that was previously in a derelict state. Before the barn was refurbished, we didn't have a roof. We were also missing one wall, and the doorway over on the other side had completely collapsed. So that's all been fully rebuilt via a stonemason and then a brand new roof put on top of it. We were able to use local suppliers in order to get the work done to the barn. I think this RDP funding has been a huge benefit to the local community. Not only from our point of view does it mean we're able to expand our smallholding business, we're able to use it at the moment for storing hay that we've just cut ready for winter, and then we'll be able to use it for lambing in springtime. We can help out them by selling local produce to the local villages, but also with the White Cross pub, that's a huge heart of our community, and it's been brilliant to see that they've also been able to be recipients of the fund.
I think having had the work done, and now that the pub has been painted, I'm not the only one who's proud of it now. The village is proud of having the pub in the village as well. But I know beauty's not just skin deep, goes a lot deeper into this place, and what's underneath the paintwork has been done, and it's all thanks to the government funding and the guys in the RDP who've helped enormously to get it done. The little boy next door, he was in here a few months ago on the settee in there. I said, "What are you doing in my house again?" He says, "My house too." And that just says it all for me, you know, that it is such a comfortable place for him to be at 4 years of age, as well as, you know, all the adults as well. It's fantastic.